Yo, this is Drugs and you're watching Sonic Shocks. Rock.
Hello guys.
Hey.
Welcome to London.
Thank you very much.
So, this is the last date of this tour. How has it been going?
Absolutely amazing. It's been really overwhelming. The shows, if they're not sold out, they're packed. Kids have been singing along to not just one song, all the words to every song. It's been brilliant, really amazing.
So you just had a meet and greet this afternoon?
Yeah.
Do you do that every show?
Yeah, we've been doing meet and greets every show. Through different, I think Kerrang had a few things going, and Warner Brothers had a few things going, our record label. So, yep, we're doing tons of meet and greets. They're fun.
What kind of fan base are you?
I'd say, you know, it's an accumulation of our last band's fans, but with some new ones. I feel like the crowd is pretty diverse as far as the age and style goes. It's nice. There's a nice general kind of broad audience out there.
Yeah, there's definitely not one set people. It's not pigeonholed, which is awesome, which is great.
Is it difficult coming from all different bands to actually establish Drugs as a band on its own?
Maybe in the beginning, but I think we've already started to do it. In the beginning we were a little bit worried and people were thinking of other bands, but I think that our record speaks for itself. I think that it is something that we're all very proud of, and that it stands on its own above anything that any of us have done. So, and I think that we all believe that, and it's whether or not people want to accept it, but we're not going to go anywhere, so it's either accept it or not. So,
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so the record came out on the 21st of February. How has it been going so far? What feedback did you get?
Amazing. I mean, the feedback has been overwhelming as well.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I personally have never released anything in my life with such an overwhelming positive feedback.
Same. Yeah.
Out of all the review you read, do you read your reviews?
Sometimes.
Okay. Is there any sentence that you think better describes the album?
Not that I've read so far, but since we've been over here, I haven't been reading them very much, and I know that they're probably coming out now. Not that stands out to me personally.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't seen anything that was profound enough for me to go, that's it, and stick to it forever.
Right. In my past bands, I have seen that though, but not this time.
How would you describe it to someone who has never listened to Drugs?
Heavy alternative rock that's straightforward. With electronic influences, some theatrical Tim Burton-esque themes, and maybe derived from Slipknot meets
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Maybe Slipknot meets Harry Potter, but vocally I'm trying to think. Slipknot meets something maybe at the drive-in.
Your producer on this was Cadman, which is a friend as well.
Yes.
How important was his contribution to the final result?
Yeah, I mean, huge. He definitely had a really large...
He's a sixth member.
Yeah. I mean, he, we would have ideas, Craig would have lyrics, and we'd come to him and be like, this is our idea, and he'd be like, that's fucking cool, but check it out, let's try it like this. And then we'd be like, oh, that's cool, what about this? And he'd be like, yeah, that's cool, hey, this, and
back and forth.
Just bouncing off of each other, and just because he's awesome to work with. Like, he really gets your creative mind just flowing, and
full of energy and positivity, and
always.
He's a good dude. He's a great dude.
So how did you guys get together? How did this project come together?
I had been released from my old band, and it was time for me to do another record. I took some time off, figured out who I was, and I slowly wanted to put together, first I had to decide what do I want to do, then I decided that I'm done, with the solo stuff for a little bit, and I wanted to put together another rock band. And when putting together the rock band, I wanted to make sure that it was doing what I do best, still in the same vein, so it didn't alienate all my old fans, but doing something new. So I did a little bit, tried to do more melodic, more rock, more straightforward, and I wanted to make sure that the dudes that I was involved with were responsible, people that had been there before, no one was going to freeze up on the road or freeze up on stage, someone that could hold their own. So I just kind of thought back to the all-stars that I had met throughout the years, and the people that I believe deserved more than they've gotten, and went back and got this band full of these misfits, these guys that were all out of their own group and vibe, and put them together in this, and this works better than, I mean, any band that I've ever even been in. I've been in, 4 or 5 bands, and or at least projects, and this is by far the best chemistry I've ever seen.
So it's really hard to find a band that stays on the same lineup.
Right.
Lately, do you think this is going to be the case?
Yeah, I don't see this lineup changing. So
is this a long-term project?
Yes, this is a full-time, long-term. We've stopped everything just to do this. The only person that's doing anything else is Adam, and he's randomly playing shows with Story of the Year, but he's 100% committed.
And after this, you're playing the States again?
Yes. Yep.
You looking forward to that?
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, very much so.
You played the States before as D.R.U.G.S?
Only for
like 2 weeks, yeah. This is our first tour, major tour with the record out. Like the last tour we played small markets, small venues. It was like a really DIY, like under the radar.
2 songs released, but they still almost all sold out.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Amazing.
But this tour, it's like records out, we're on a huge tour with production, like bigger venues, like there's just it's gonna be on a much larger scale, and it's like this is like the real deal. This is where we start proving to the world. Like,
Alternative Press tour with Black Veil Brides. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And you're stopping by at South by Southwest as well?
Yes, yep, that's one of the, I think it's the 2nd or 3rd date. We're going to play the Alternative Press show there. It's going to be great at Emo's.
Have you ever played that festival before?
Yeah, I've actually played the Alternative Press at Emo's before. Yeah, I played this exact same show.
The name, how did that come up?
The name originally, okay, so we were coming up with a name. I was going through basically my rehab from my drug addiction, and when we were doing that, I said drugs as a joke, and all of us were like, yeah, hell yeah, that's an awesome band name. It's epic, it's unforgettable. I mean, no one that we've said it to has forgotten it, and but we didn't want to be the party band, we didn't want to be the guys that, oh, we're in drugs, so we do drugs. We wanted to add something more artistic to it, So we ended up doing Destroy, Rebuild Until God shows, and that basically for us is we wanted to do something that represented who we are, where we are, what it is that we're doing, and what it is we're doing is we're rebuilding, until death. I mean, we're rebuilding what's been destroyed, and until, over and over again, until we get it right.
What's going to happen after this US tour?
We're going to do hopefully a bunch of radio shows and festivals overseas, hopefully in the US, and then we start Warped Tour, which will be awesome. I'm really excited for Warped Tour. It's going to be really great. We just announced that yesterday. Yeah.
And when is that going to be?
That is we start on July 8th until August 17th, I think.
So you're coming back here as well?
We're talking about coming back here in, I think the general consensus was fall, but nothing has been set or planned yet. But that's what
we want
the rumors.
That's the most important thing.
Exactly.
Any call for the festivals?
Nothing yet, but we're hoping. We're hoping something comes through.
Which one would you like to do?
I'd like to do Download again. Download was really fun. I like that. I mean, I loved Give It a Name too. I think that was an amazing festival. I really had a lot of fun doing that. So I think Give It a Name would be really cool. But and we'll take any festival as long as we come back. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
If you had your own festival and you had to pick a headliner, what would that be?
Who would it be? That's a really good question. In just any band.
We can each pick one, right?
Yeah, what's yours?
I mean, considering it's England, I mean, I feel like probably Muse. I want to see Muse headline.
Okay. I think I'd probably want to do, I mean, it would be probably Radiohead.
Yeah, that would be my second choice for sure.
Amazing.
Anything else you would like to tell your fans?
That if you haven't bought the record yet, go out and actually buy the record. We're very proud of it, and we really want you to own the physical copy. The artwork's really rad, and we're excited. And thank you for all of your support and constantly being there for us and being awesome.
Okay, good luck for tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks.